What is up, all? This is F Files, and so in this little short clip, I want to talk about the fact that we are nearing the end of Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, and it has been a journey. A definitely a worth it journey, in my opinion. And each time I get finish a game or get near it, finishing a game, I'm going to give my little synopsis on the game. It's if you're a Soulsborne, enthusiast or just enjoy the games in general. I'm a little new to it, but I have not so new. It's been months, and I've played almost every single one of them and beat just about all of them. So I've got a couple left. I've got Bloodborne, which I can't get because of PlayStation right at the moment. I've got Demon Souls, and I'm close to finishing Dark Souls 2. And then I have not played Dark Souls 1 yet, remastered. People say Dark Souls 2 is the worst one out of the franchise, but to be honest with you, I had a great experience with Dark Souls 2, and it was one of my favorites out of all of it. So, I know that's not a popular opinion, but it really is worth the ride, guys. I mean, if you're not feeling it, if you think it's clunky or whatever, I got that vibe at first, but you will adapt and enjoy the fucking game tremendously. The art form, the story, everything about it is Souls, and it's great, and it's so worth it. And you got the power stancing that, like, I won't get into what that is, but once if you play the game, you'll figure it out. Especially if you want to make your character strong and wield two big ass swords, which is definitely my style. Power stancing's awesome, and they took it away in the other games, but similar things. But just the power stance, the whole concept behind it is great. But anyway, enough about Dark Souls 2, because I'm revealing the next game that we are doing after Wo Long, and it is no other than Dark Souls Remastered, the original. Now, I will say, I had played this a couple months ago, and I couldn't get into it as much as Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1. I'm sorry, 3. Dark Souls 3 I played first. I know you should play it. You should, and I do not condone that. If you're really a lover of the game, start with 1, then go to 2, and then go to 3. People say, "Oh, you could skip 2, no problem." Don't skip 2, ladies and gentlemen. It is an experience. It's a great experience. So, just don't do that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, here we go. So this is going to be after Wo Long, and I'm excited because I want to get back right into the actual Dark Souls edge. And this will be my first time playing it. And so I know nothing about, where to go and all that. So that's always fun. And I hope you guys look forward to seeing me figure it out and all that, because I believe strongly in these types of games, even though how hard they are. You try not to look up anything. Try to figure it out on your own. That's the whole point of the game. It may be monotonous. You may get stuck and you're trying to figure it out for hours, but it will feel that much more satisfying when you actually figure it out on your own without the internet's help, which is the way games were back in the day. I mean, I remember Halo, or if you'd get stuck, you had a manual that the game came with, and that was it. And it really didn't help much. So it's a nice aspect of a game to just be like, "Oh, I'm stuck," and then you spend hours and you figure it out, and then that sign of like, "Oh, I did it." It's there's something about that makes it special. So Dark Souls 1, everybody, remastered. That's what we got next. F Files out, and then I'll be back with more Wo Long, because we are nearing the end, and I'm hoping the end is just as good as it's been, and we have a great climactic ending, and then we are on to the next game. And like I said, I'm stoked. to get back into the actual Dark Souls games, because Soulsborne games are awesome too. And Wo Long was definitely one of the best ones that I've played. Also, check Mortal Shell out. Mortal Shell is, at first I was like, yeah, this is kind of a knockoff game, but it isn't. It really isn't. Once you get into that game, you're stuck too. That's a great game. So, alright, guys. Till next time, we'll have more of a long coming your way. And then after that, Dark Souls. Who knows what's going to happen in the future. So, F Files out, everybody. Enjoy. And if you enjoy watching my stuff, I would, I appreciate a like or subscribe. And to be honest with you, it's, if you like the stuff, well, you should subscribe, because it'll pop up right on your channel, and you won't have to even look me up. It'll just, it'll be part of your channels. So it helps me and helps you. So, alright guys, F Files out. Enjoy your day. Have some fun. Play some games.